Friday till today, 12-hour shifts, and I'm not even close to being done. Long fucking.
Oh yeah, you're doing the training for the mechanic, right?
Yeah. Well, we're doing a teardown, so, and I'm not even supposed to be working the shift, the shift, I guess. But the mechanic manager asked me if I could, so I'm working from. Well, it was Sunday, but I covered shifts before on my 3-day weekend, so worked from pretty much Friday. The Sunday was when I started the mechanic shift.
Right.
And Sunday for 10 days straight, 12-hour shifts. So I worked 12 days, 12-hour shifts if we end in 10 days. Dude, I'm only on Tuesday right now, bro. It's gonna be. I mean, the check's gonna be fat. So
heck yeah.
Whatever. And then I got my foot in the door to be a mechanic, and he talked to me about that today, but we'll get into all that later on. But thanks for showing up again.
Yeah.
Not showing up like if it's my thing and you're just here.
Yeah, but, thanks for guesting me, bro. I'm always here for a helping hand.
But obviously, thanks for putting in another Tuesday podcast.
I love these days.
Giving some illogical thoughts to me and everyone else.
Oh, dude, I can't
shows
wait.
Up.
I can't wait for people to watch this.
I know
this episode and the one this Sunday fun. Oh, but dude, I actually have a surprise for you. I have a special guest coming in today.
All right.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna snap him in.
Are we both gonna snap?
You want to snap? Let's snap him in both.
Okay, on three. 1, 2, 3.
What's up, dude?
What the fuck? What's up, guys? I was just at my house chilling with my wife. She's so confused right now, bro.
She's gonna be
She's
pissed.
like, where the fuck did my husband go? Holy shit.
All right, guys.
I'm so glad I'm here. I'm just kidding.
All right, guys. This is Keikoa. Go ahead and introduce yourself. What's up, dude?
So I'm Keikoa.
That's it. Thanks for showing up. All right, guys. So this is another episode.
No, so I have a lot of things going on right now. So my true passion's film. So me and Oscar are actually doing a lot of things in film. We just started.
I said, I'm always free if they need an actor.
And we're gonna cast him for sure. But we're doing a lot of things. We started.
Yo, even if you want to write a story on me, my fucking story is crazy.
I love it. But we just started our newest production company called Ray of High Productions. Super cool. We're on Instagram. We're on Instagram. Go follow us. It's really cool. Not only that,
we'll put it in the description if you guys don't want to rewind and hear what he just said.
Yeah,
we'll put it in the description.
Should I spell it out for them and let them know R for Rob? I'm just kidding.
No, we'll
so
put
it'll be in the description. But not only that, a lot of shit happened in my life with not only schooling and college, but just a lot of shit just turned for me where I had to make a lot of decisions that not many people make. You know what I mean?
So this is like a road to success type of podcast, right? Give us a little a background about like the struggles you've been through, because obviously you're a new guest, no one's ever seen you on here before. Give us a little bit of I guess insight about what you've been through, your life, your steps you're taking to the big picture that you know what I mean? Just so tell me what
like the road, like all the shit that I've been through.
The road,
that got me to the shit where I'm at now.
Yes.
So.
And what you plan on after?
Yeah. So starting off in the where I'm going now, I could already tell you guys, way more failure than successes, way more tears that were meant to be like happy tears. There were a lot of sad tears, but yet
stress.
If you look at any successful person, things don't come easy. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You can't fucking have a game plan and think it's going to be like your first try and it's going to be perfect. If you look at celebrities, business people, anyone that actually is, I would just use the word successful in life, it comes at a sacrifice. I mean, and it's what do we want to sacrifice to get where we want to be now? And I sacrificed a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I sacrificed my passion for a long time, and finally I'm getting back into it, which is feeling amazing, which is freaking, I guess, like exhilarating because it's what I love to do. But I kind of just tell you what happened to me. So I was following. I would like to say I was following what my parents taught me. I was following what I knew. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if we exceed ourselves to what we know, that's what we become. And that's it. You know, I mean, if you learn about money from your parents, that's what you're gonna make. Maybe a little bit better, but that's what we're gonna be. So I was following everything that I knew, and it was go to college to get a good education and get a good job.
Right.
And that's all I knew. I was like,
pretty much,
yeah.
like
Pretty much.
90%
Yeah.
of everyone.
Everybody hears it.
and that's exact statistic, 97%.
And then make a family.
Yeah, they make a family, then fucking hopefully
Do it all over again.
Yeah.
and hopefully everything works out inside this quotation marks comfortable life.
Yeah.
I mean, and after my college closed, I thought it was done. I'm like, okay.
So you went to an art college, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, we've met before. He's told us stories. So you went to an art college, and you were super down for it, and then it closed.
Yeah.
Correct?
So I was going to film because film was my true passion. And I'd like to say that I've always been kind of like a rebel kid, so I always went against everything. So I was like, I'm not going to go to traditional college. I'm not going to become a nurse. I'm not going to become like these mainstream jobs. You know what I mean?
I thought you were going to say a nerd.
A nerd.
Become a nerd.
I would rather become a fucking
Real
nerd.
school?
But,
Excuse me.
Too late.
but and I say things like people go into things that are socially acceptable in middle America.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if it's like, if you become, and I'm not hitting on nurses, you know what I'm saying? I'm not hitting on,
for sure.
I'm not hitting on careers,
Like,
but yeah.
like we've not bashed on things, but it's not for us.
Yeah, exactly.
We're bashing on it in our life, not on anyone else's.
It's not for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then and my main goal in life is to make people reflect on themselves and say, is what I'm doing right now, is this for me? Or is this because it's something socially acceptable that I have to do to make other people happy?
For sure.
And in being in the film industry, I was working on film sets, all that type of stuff. But yet, I find myself building other people's dreams. I'm like, I don't want to build other people's dreams. I want to be the person behind the camera. I want to be the person writing. I want to be the director. I want to be calling action. Why am I not doing this? You know what I mean? Like, why is this not happening for me? But yet, who teaches us that?
Yeah.
So my college closed on me. And dude, I was like in a dark place. I was desperate. But yet, I was looking for something bigger than life. Because ever since I've been young.
Well, you're bigger than life.
You're rather.
Your fucking personality and all that shit.
You're rather.
Literally bigger than fucking life.
But yet, all of us could become that. But it's scary.
For
It's
sure.
not easy.
It's not comfortable.
Exactly. You have to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. And I like to say truly comfortable. Because people think they're comfortable, but are they really?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're struggling to pay the bills, and I'm just going to use the game of Monopoly. Have you guys played Monopoly?
Oh, yeah. I get into multiple fights with my dad.
So,
He monopolizes the whole game.
and I'll
Yeah,
ask
I've
you,
never
so
played
Oscar,
Monopoly.
how old were you when you knew how to play Monopoly?
I was like 8, 10.
What about you?
I've never learned how to play
So-
Monopoly.
We need to play right after this. We gotta play. It's gonna
So-
last all night.
I know, for real.
So I'm going to use Oscar. Oscar knew how to play the fucking game of life when he was 8 years old. But since it's a game, we don't take it as a big deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you look at society nowadays, and you said 97%, if you look at the 97%, so just imagine imaginary game board right here,
Right.
and imagine what we're doing right now. Where when you go on Go, you get your paycheck. You'll go around the board, paycheck. Paycheck. What is Monopoly? Like, how do you win Monopoly?
You stay on Go, buy houses, and have people pay you.
And the biggest thing about that, I like to say,
Residual money.
Exactly.
Income.
exactly. What Monopoly teaches you is that you could fucking win the game without even going around the board if you don't want to. And I don't even want to use real estate. I want to use the word duplication. Okay? Because if I could stay on Go and I'm playing the game instead of me getting played, guess what? You could go around the fucking board. And guess what? I'm just staying on Go. But could I still win the game if I'm fucking duplicating myself?
Yeah, for sure.
100%. So I say there's three types of factions. Okay, there's poor, middle class, and there's the rich.
The 1%ers.
Not even
3%ers.
3%. Okay.
3%ers.
3%ers.
So there's poor, middle class, and the rich. But the middle class is needed because we're the ones that circulate everything. We're the working bees. We're the blamers. Because if money's not circulating, who gets blamed? If these people down here, and I'm not saying poor welfare and all that stuff is bad, but guess what? Who supports the welfare? The middle class. So we are needed. But I never realized all this stuff until my college closed on me. Because it just, and I really think it was like a divine intervention that, hey, this was meant to be, because I could have given up right there. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I guess I have to go work a job. I guess I have to be the person that goes around this game board, pain, working my job, my 9 to 5, and getting my paycheck and getting the money circulating. But I met a mentor of mine. He said, and he actually brought that up. He's like, "Do you want to be a worker bee the rest of your life?" And I was like, "Fuck,
Absolutely not.
And none of us do."
Yeah.
But do you think it's easy?
It's. I feel like it's easier.
It's a yes and no, because it could be. I mean, you obviously have to put work in for it to be easy, but right away, no, it's not going to be easy.
And it was, and
nothing comes easy. If it was easy, everyone would be fucking like that. Fucking, it's cliche as fuck, but if it was easy, everyone would be doing it.
Everybody.
Well, why do you think everyone's stuck in the middle? Is because it's easy to be stuck in the middle. It's easy to just go to work, shut your mouth, get your paycheck, and pay your bills, and then do it all over again.
I can't shut my mouth is the only thing. Okay, hold on. Pause. Okay, pause everything.
Go ahead.
All this whole thing. Where's your favorite place?
My favorite place?
Yeah.
I just get it.
Well, we can't put that on the record, so.
This is my favorite place.
Like, maybe not your favorite place or your favorite place, but if you can think, I would want to travel that spot.
Yeah, if you could go anywhere.
Once or again, where would it be?
So there's two places that I really enjoyed. So when I went to Utah, I really love the Utah mountains. I'm just like a mountain person. They make me feel safe.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, but yeah, Utah mountains are totally different from ours. They say ours is Rocky Mountains. Ours is like Green Mountains.
Yeah, okay.
And also that I just...
Other than Moab, but...
Yeah.
Because there's nothing green on Moab at all.
Moab's fucking awesome, though. I've been there, too. Driving the Jeep in there, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure your Jeep can make it.
I borrowed a Jeep, okay?
Okay.
But,
Utah's pretty. I went to Utah last summer.
Beautiful, right?
I want to snowboard
gorgeous.
Park City. So fucking bad.
I went there when it was snowy.
Yeah.
I need to take a trip out to Utah.
Park City, dude, is like the national snowboarding area fucking United States.
And then,
Like, if you haven't snowboarded fucking Park City, you're not a real snowboarder,
you ain't shit.
bro.
You ain't shit.
Bro, you're not a snowboarder, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like hitting like Johnny Tsunami. You've never hit a tsunami. You're not a surfer, bro. It's like Park City for snowboarders.
Dude, I need to like snowboard in New Mexico first. I'll die if I go to fucking Park City.
It's so fun. I love snowboarding. So where would you want to go so we can toss it up on the fucking green screen of travel, bro?
Yeah, we
You know
gotta
what?
travel there.
I'll just be simple. Because I had a lot of adventures there, and like a place that holds a really, really deep place in my heart is literally Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's so artsy.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, definitely. And I love it. You know, I hiked the mountains over there. I lived there for a year.
So if you can think of one spot that when you think of Santa Fe, one spot that comes to mind, what is it?
My fucking dorm room. I'm just kidding.
It's just a closed-off white room with one bed.
The mountains.
Santa Fe Mountains?
Santa Fe
Santa Fe
Mountains.
Mountains. Fuck yeah.
Ready?
On
Yeah,
three?
dude.
Oh, do I do this too?
Yeah, you do it.
you-
Ready?
Wait, what is it? What is it after?
on three.
On three.
On three.
One,
We
two,
just
three,
clap?
clap.
Yeah.
Okay.
One, two, three.
Oh, fuck yeah.
There
we go.
Oh my god!
It's like
It's like you're,
it's like we're
it's
there.
like you're back there.
Oh my, this
Just
is
for
bringing
you-
back
just for you,
memories. I gotta give a shout out to like my roommates real fast. Oh fuck yeah, no, I don't care. I'm gonna give a shout out for Chase Chancellor, Duncan Callum, Those are my 2 roommates, and I'm gonna give a shout out to 2 other people, Smeeth and Alexander Sneed. Those
There you
motherfuckers, man, they are some of my bestest friends. That like you don't meet many people like that, and I could say the same for you too.
For sure.
Nice,
Definitely,
thank you,
man.
brother.
Yeah, thank you. So,
Okay.
I don't have, just before we go into anything crazy, I just wanted to tell you guys this.
Okay.
Um,
I'm excited though. You're saying it.
It's not a for sure thing, but it's kind of.
Oh,
for
I'm
sure.
like I'm
You
fucking
are
spread
mad.
eagle down here.
So I still have to get accepted for the days off, but I might see the ocean, the beach.
What?
Yes.
I might see the beach.
You might see the beast.
Still haven't
Finally.
seen it, but I might see it. So I'll bring you back a little jar.
When
of
you're
sand.
sitting
Yeah,
next to
I'm excited.
once you're sitting next to a full-fledged fucking Hawaiian, I can tell you,
Well, every podcast I'm like, I've never been to the beach.
Yeah.
I've never, but
it's surreal, bro. I
yes,
promise
that's,
you. It's
Dude, I
never
can't.
ending. The sound that it makes, I don't know, man. Every single time I go to the beach, I can say it's surreal, bro. And it's
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
oh.
I can't.
If you don't come back-
wait.
This is how I imagine it being. If you don't come back, it's probably because you died at the ocean. This is how I imagine it.
I'm down.
You walking
Just
out,
kidding.
the ocean just kind of picks you up, and then you drift off like on your back, just like a paddleboard. Just
That's that time my little brother. I was like, bro, you know what? I gotta clear my head a little bit. I'm gonna go to the fucking Cali, see the beach. You know, something I've never seen before. Clear my head a little bit. I was like, nah, I'm just gonna lay in the ocean and just let
just
it take
die.
me away.
just drowned.
It'll just
hey,
be
bro,
me here talking to myself.
He's like, you need to talk about something.
You good? Yeah, like it sounded really nice. That's pretty fucking dark.
But yeah. So I haven't asked you this in a long time,
Oh, okay, what's up?
and I'll ask you
Another
similar
time.
question. No,
I'm just kidding.
After I'll ask you a similar
Yeah,
question.
definitely.
But I haven't asked you in a while. We made a list.
Right. I have not forgotten.
Have you completed anything on that list?
So far, I'm about this close to paying off that credit card that I put on there.
Yeah.
Oh, Knuckles.
Thanks, brother.
Ow.
Appreciate it.
Mhm.
I think I was with him. I was
Yeah.
like debating. I was like,
I'm like, I don't know, man.
he's like freaking out because there's like a large sum of money. He's like, I don't know. I mean, you have a lot of business expenditures coming up. Boom! I press it. I paid off a lot of
But it feels so fucking good.
Oh, dude, the amount of money that weighs on you on that credit card just like hurts your heart.
And it's
when-
stressful.
It really is, and it's so weird because like you know it's gonna get paid off, but like that weight just kind of
Yeah.
like kills you inside. You know.
For sure. Definitely.
So I sent a large sum of it. I feel better about it, even though I spent like over $2,000 this past 2 days. It still feels pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
Definitely.
it's my money.
And you're looking
Yes,
at the number now, it's way more like
Oh, yeah.
small. You're like, fuck, I'm almost done.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I did that. I got life insurance
Same.
as
Oh,
as
shit.
a way of an investment
Mhm.
for myself, for my family.
Mhm.
So checking that off. So my financial goal is gonna be met within this year.
Wow.
Which is learn to invest, pay off my credit card bill, and what was another one? Oh, save up $10,000 in my Capital One.
That's awesome, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
Making moves, bro.
so my financial goals are almost
Straight
set.
Making moves. That's awesome.
Pretty pumped.
So, obviously, I'm not saying this because I know you. I'm pretty sure everyone that watches this could tell. You're a businessman
Yes.
to a T.
I'm
Right.
pretty business.
You're a business.
Yeah, we told you to come casual.
This
Fuck
is
it.
Yeah,
his casual.
I had a meeting right before this. I told myself because I have this white American like sweater that has like the American flag. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
one you
wear
wear
that.
all the fucking time.
I fucking love that sweater.
No, so you're a businessman. You obviously had to set goals to for whatever
Yeah.
you have to do and you have to set a goal to complete it like everyone else that wants to complete goals. What are some of the goals that you put in place for yourself that you would like, I guess, to share? Some you don't have to share if you don't want.
No,
don't
so-
feel comfortable about it, but
So, one of the biggest goals that I'm getting there was this month, and I wanted to make number one. You know what I mean? I wanted to make number one, but I was number 4 in New Mexico, Arizona, and California.
for the
For
new
your
company.
business.
Yeah, for the company,
Yeah.
which is super cool, super exciting, but yet, like, I've been number 4, number 3, number 2. I've never been number 1, so it's like, and I write all my goals on my mirror in my bathroom.
That's awesome.
So I'm not saying that it brought me down. It still kept me up because I'm still top 5.
Yeah,
but it's really cool.
That should, it's still like a motivational
Yeah.
type of thing. Like, I didn't make number 1. I'm still number 4, but
yeah, like I'm still top 5.
I can now. I need to make number fucking 1.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've never been number 1. I've been number 2, but now I'm number 4. So I gotta do something different. I gotta fucking
step it up.
buckle down and fucking get that number 1.
And another goal that's that I really been pushing for is because I'm going to be starting a family pretty soon. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah. Congratulations.
They get-
Hey, I got that message. I didn't write you back because I was super busy at work. But
Well,
I
it's
did
okay.
get that message. Anyways,
Anyways, you're
but
not
I did get
invited.
that message.
Yeah, for sure.
You're uninvited. You ass.
Baby shower's coming up, but again with the family starting, I just really been getting the house like baby ready, getting the crib set up, doing the cleaning, and just a lot of crazy shit to like. I get dad ready, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little nerve wracking. It's a little
That's what I was gonna
super
ask you.
exciting, but yet I'm glad that I'm at a position now where it's like I don't feel like I have to run away. You know what I mean, I'm like, oh wow, I could actually support a baby, give him the love and actually the time that I want to give him instead of like
Definitely, and that's a big thing.
because like I think everybody out there has the potential to be an amazing father, amazing mother, but it's like the situation that they're in, it can make it really, really tough. You know what I mean? And the aspirations, and sometimes the aspirations that they don't have could be the thing that's holding them back. But I say that's the thing that I've really been focusing on. I'm not saying that's what's holding me back because that's definitely what's pushing me forward. It's one of my biggest reasons
100%.
why.
Yeah. So that's no, just say that. A lot of people's mind thought, and I know people personally, they're like, you want to be successful, but you want to have a kid too.
Yeah.
You can't have a kid and be successful. And then me personally and a few other people that I know, they're like, you can be successful with kids.
Yeah.
You might have to work a little bit harder, but you have to work hard anyways to be successful.
Yeah.
So do you believe that you can?
And I'll
be
tell you,
successful?
I'll tell you a funny story. So there was a guy that I really looked up to. I'm not going to say his name, but he's like one of the most successful people in New Mexico. You know what I'm saying? And before the baby was even on the way, he would always tell me, he was like, the main thing that stops people from being successful is they get married too young and they have kids too young. I did both of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm married.
100%.
Yeah, I'm married, and I have a kid on the way. But yeah, I just saw him the other day at a big event, and I walked up to him, and I like kind of like a fuck you, I guess. But I was like, dude, I'm like, you said this is what stops people from being successful, and I was like, and I'm top 4 in 3 states. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing it.
Right.
He was like, and I told him, I was like, it's about work ethic.
100%.
Yeah.
You could have 7 kids and it'll be a little bit harder or a lot harder, as long as you have that work ethic, like you said, you can still achieve it. It's all the mind thought, because people are like, well, now I just have to get a job because it's easier to help get food on the table for my kids, because now I just clock in and clock out instead of having to go through all these things and make $1 million a year.
Yeah.
And maybe be broke for half of that year.
And I think it's
while I'm doing
crazy
it.
because like I see what you're saying, but it's like I don't want to say it's what people do, but I think it's what some do. They can make that the reason why they give up. That could be an excuse.
100%,
I think we have people very close tied to us that have used that.
Yeah.
It's like, I didn't do this because...
It's like, that's an excuse, man.
Yeah. It's not because you came along, but it's pretty much because you came along.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's like, and once I found out my baby was on the way, I was like, I need to freaking go. I need to go in a plus ultra. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I need to 110%. Like I would say before baby was on the way, I say I was pushing like 60%.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? That once baby was on the way, 100%.
For sure.
It was just a whole nother gear. I didn't even know I had that gear in me.
It's all mind thought.
Yeah.
It's all how you perceive everything, because it's very. We've talked about comfortability thousands of times on this podcast.
That might be what this podcast should be named: is comfortability
Yeah.
is the enemy.
Because you can. It's easy to be comfortable and provide for your kids, kinda, give them a little bit what they need,
Yeah.
or you can get out of your comfort zone and provide for your kids and your wife and give them everything that they not only need but want.
Yeah, like don't even use the word provide. Like I like to use the word build a legacy, because if we're the example of what we are for our kids, if we're working a 9-to-5 job and when they grow up to be 18, 20, 21, what are they going to see us doing? And what are they going to do? And I said, fuck that idea. I'm not going to have my son, I mean, we have a boy.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to have my son being in the same struggle as the 97%.
Yes, for sure.
I'm working my ass off. You're working your ass off. You're working your ass off so that we could build a legacy for our family. So guess what? And I'm not saying I'm gonna give him everything that he wants.
For sure.
I'm gonna show him that this is what I did to make a legacy. Let's see you do it too.
Yeah.
It's fucking hard, bro.
See, how I see it, like, so my little sister is my best friend.
Yeah.
I mean, my little sister, my little brother are my best friends. She's a cheerleader, and I've yet to gone to one of her competitions or even a game that she's cheering for.
Yeah.
And I was driving home the other day, and I was like, I can't go to my sister's stuff because I have to work all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to go to my kids' stuff because I'm gonna have to. I'm not even paying for my sister's anything, and I still have to work this much. And I'm gonna have 2, 3, 4, 5, however many kids I have. Now I have to provide for them, work extra hours.
Yeah.
And I'm never gonna be able to go to any of their games, competitions, tournaments, or anything. So I was literally down the road from my house, and I was thinking, I was like, I gotta do something because I want to show my kids that I care about what they're doing.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to be like, I can't go to your baseball game today, but I gotta work a double tonight.
Yeah, and they grow up with that.
And I definitely did. Because my dad was providing for us.
Exactly.
He couldn't go to all of my basketball, baseball games because he had to work.
Yeah.
It sucked because everyone's dad was in the stands and my dad wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not bashing him for it whatsoever because he gave us what we needed.
Yeah.
And but if he could if he could have went to every single of my games, that probably would have meant a hell of a lot more than what actually happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I see what you're saying, because it's like just taking perspective, like the adolescent mindset. You know what I mean? It's during that time, we don't understand the hardships of life.
Definitely, 100%.
You know?
We don't have any worries at all.
Yeah. So it's like, why isn't my biggest role model here supporting me?
Yeah.
And it hurts. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And later on down the road, I think most kids realize, like, wow, my dad's a superhero because he did give up not seeing this to provide, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But imagine being able to provide and see that, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
Like, freedom's possible, bro. Like, freedom's possible. Like it's crazy.
We're in the land of the free.
100%.
For a reason.
100%.
Everyone always talks about the American dream, and the American dream isn't working at fucking Chili's and fucking McDonald's. That's not the American dream. The American dream is building a business and
Building
not
a
having
legacy,
to worry about fucking anything.
Yeah.
Ever.
And we have that opportunity.
We really do.
It just takes a little bit of like entrepreneur mindset. And kicking into gear, you know.
Because it's funny, because I'll even use my own personal story. Because, like, when I started on this, I would say this career that I went on, I started off as a nobody. You know what I mean? I think that's what's kind of, like, that's what inspires people. I mean, I started when I was 19 years old. I mean, I'm trying to approach people that are bigger than life, and they see this kid that's nobody. You know what I mean? And I don't like using the word revenge, but revenge feels good sometimes when it's success.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
like-
Look at Gary Vee, Andy Frisella. They're able to look back on like the people that said you're not gonna make it anywhere, this or that, and they're what is it? Andy says the best I told you so is with action.
Yep.
You know, and it's like whenever you're able to see them down the line and they actually did something with themselves, it's like, oh fuck, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, you know.
And it's crazy because it's like, and I think it's the fear of failure that stops.
Oh, yeah.
It's the fear of failure because that hurts. You know what I mean? And when I first started in business, I embarrassed myself too many times to even count. Like
Yeah.
I cried too many times to even like to be kind of embarrassed about, because I'm like, the people that I thought would have been on my side turned their backs on me.
For sure.
But yet the people that I didn't think would be on my side fucking joined me. I'm like,
That,
what?
That's
Yeah.
a crazy, like, life experience, life lesson. And you see these people that are like, you can do it, and then once you like fail, they're like, all right, well.
And
Yes.
what's sad about
And
it
then
is
the people that are that you
You-
would
you
never
wouldn't
expect,
expect.
you're like, bro, get up. you're
Fuck
good.
yeah, bro.
Continue. You got this. You're like, what?
and what's
That's
sad
dope
about
coming
it is
from you,
like
and you're
sometimes
I fucking love you, bro. And then it
we're
becomes-
best friends now. We just become fucking best friends. I think so.
Yeah.
Like, do we kiss? I'm just kidding.
No, but it's also good to have that friend that's behind you, and you know they're gonna be behind you, and when you fail, they're still behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that true 100% brother
Yeah.
type of friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Loyalty's hard to find, but you could
Yes.
especially find them when you're going through the tough times, you know.
Yeah.
And when your circle's small, when you can have tons of friends, and you can realize, all right, you're not gonna do anything for me. Don't need any help. You're gonna tear me down. All right, you're gonna tear me down. I only have 3 friends, but those friends, it doesn't matter if you have 1 friend, 3 friends, 5 friends in your little circle.
Yeah.
As long as they're, and we've talked about this before in the podcast, as long as they're there for you, and they're successful, failing, down, up, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They're
Fell
there.
forward. Yeah.
Yeah, they're there for you, and they're picking you up. That's like the most important fucking friend, family,
Yeah.
cousin. Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. No,
That's the most important person that you need in your fucking life.
I agree 100%, because like the hardest thing that could, I guess, initiate failure is that sometimes the closest people to you want you to fail.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
and it's something that I realize, because it's scary when when the majority is going right and you say, hey guys, let's go left.
Oh yeah.
And-
people
and-
are like, what the fuck
and
is
you like
wrong
you're
with
insane.
you?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
expect this support, but yet they want you to fail so that they
They're
can
not
feel bad.
wrong.
Yeah.
And
So
they're
like,
not
okay,
wrong.
thank God Keikoa didn't make it. Like,
Yeah.
He's fucking still partying, drinking with us. But I love what you said, because and I heard it on a book, an audio book that I was listening to. You want to surround yourself with 5 people that you want to be like. You know what I mean? And when I realized that, that's when I really started reaching out. So I surrounded myself with a 7-figure earner that's been on the Celebrity Apprentice twice with Donald Trump. Not saying anything where I stand. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
we have a bell right here for you to toot your own horn.
Yeah. So if you want to toot your own,
Oh.
yeah.
Beep, beep. I mean,
But you have to say, I don't mean to toot my own.
I don't mean to toot my own horn, but when you surround yourself with people that are crazy successful, you learn concepts about life that middle America can't teach you.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know what I mean, it's like if you have a and I just met with somebody today. That's actually why I'm dressed like this. I met with a super successful person, but when I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so middle America, like even a middle America college, you're learning from a middle America professor.
Mhm.
Even whether it's business and film and whatever it is, it's a middle America professor. But imagine going to Harvard Business School. Harvard, you're learning from professor with pretty big clout. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That had experiences, that had successes, that had failures. That's what you're learning from. So instead of learning from how to work for these people, they teach you how to work and get these people to work for you. And that's
Yeah.
the sad part about it. You know what I mean?
Which, like we've talked about before, how our dads would always say, "Show me your friends, and I'll show you you." You have bum ass friends, you're gonna become a bum ass
Yeah.
person. You have successful people that want to work,
Mm-hmm.
you'll become a successful person that wants to work.
Yeah.
Because you see all your friends doing it, and I don't want to be the bum ass in the fucking group.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to be the one that's fucking feeding off of everyone and just
The moocher. And
I don't want to be mooching off of everyone. So I got to do this shit too.
Yeah.
Instead of just smoking weed and playing video games in
Yeah.
your parents' basement.
And
Talk
talk-
about how
talk-
one day
Yeah, high school, man. Like, you remember
Yeah.
back in high school when you fucking did that shit?
I still
Oh,
talk
man.
about that shit. I'm that fucking friend.
Like, can you scoot Oscar get on that side? We're fucking... But,
we just start a whole new like title screen. Bow down. It's his face instead of yours.
And it just mirrors, so it's just you two on both sides instead of me. Dickheads.
oh, God. Every single time you talk is just fucking muted.
It just shows you guys all. Anyways.
So I had this question because it came up into my noggin on my way up to
That's,
dance class.
that's dangerous.
Yeah, it
Just
is.
kidding.
Especially on the road. I'm just like, what the fuck was that? Oh, fuck. So I was on the phone with my girlfriend, and like, I've been feeling this like stress lately, and it's been nonstop. Like we've talked about this, and I was talking to her about how I felt, and I was able to finally like realize what it is.
Yeah.
And it's this path that we're on where I feel like I'm not in control. So I'm not in control because the decision that I've made my past self to agree to something, to agree to follow this path, to get to a future self that is my goal. That's my pillar of strength right there.
Yeah.
So now I have my past self and my future self kind of holding me down, grounding me, where I'm in this path of no control because if I were to do something that would veer off. So that's essentially what I've been feeling lately. It's like I have these past couple months. It's like I can't do anything. I have to keep doing this thing. I have to keep showing up to work. Because I need to make money for other stuff, and then I have to keep going to dance training because I know it's going to provide a way for me to create my own hours. I have to keep going. I have to keep coming to writing with you because it's going to be setting up a future for me to be able to film a movie that I really want to make.
Yeah.
So right now I'm in a position of not being able to do anything. I'm literally just going through the motions, just going straight. So with that being said, that non-control.
And
Have you ever?
oh no, I know exactly, like your cups where it feels like your cup's overflowing.
Yeah.
And it's so overflowed where you're like, you fucking freeze. You're like, I have too much shit going on. And no, that definitely happened to me, and it still happens to me, to be totally honest.
I'm sure it happens to a lot of fucking
Everybody,
people.
yeah. And all of them, I'll say they're hungers. You know what I'm saying? They're all hungers. And I realized something. You have to feed them. You know what I'm saying? But if your hungers are like, okay, so I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put a fucking bubble gum and a Smarties. So I hope the camera can see this. So these are all trajectory. So this is like your long term.
Okay.
So this is your long term, being a big film director,
Right.
being a dance coach, being successful in business. This is like your middle mark. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
yeah, like
where I'm at.
like where you want to be within the next, I would say, 5 months.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 3 months, and this is your weekly to daily mark.
Okay.
And this is what I realized with myself. I start getting overwhelmed because I'm getting too veered on these monthly and yearly goals. That's stopping me. We need to tone back down and feed the hunger with the dailies. You know what I'm saying? So, like with one of the people that I met with, he talked about, I don't have enough time for this. I don't have enough time for that. I need more time. I'm like, well, motherfucker, you ain't getting more time.
Yeah.
At 24
Literally
hours
have
in the
no
day,
time.
we have to use it. So I found that like having it, whether it's a schedule or a dream, not even a dream board, I would say a calendar. You know what I'm saying? Getting daily goals when you know you have dance and you have all this middle room, whether it's like on fucking break at work, you know what I mean? Feed all those hungers that you're stressing about, because once you start getting all these aspirations fed, you're going to start feeling better about it instead of like, I need to be here, because you're not going to be there if you don't feed these small aspirations.
Yeah. I feel it. I feel like I'm looking too far ahead into like what I want instead of like dealing with what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about that before we even had the podcast.
Yeah.
Too, about looking too far forward and not.
That could halt you, because when I first, again, I remember reading back business, it's like when I first started, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna make like fucking $30,000 in a month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when that doesn't happen, because I'm not saying don't have big aspirations, because guess what, I'm getting there, but yeah, I need to go on my dailies, my weeklies first, because what I'm doing, I know what I'm gonna do each day, and I'm gonna know what I'm gonna accomplish each week. Which, guess what? Now, once the month comes, all my aspirations that I have for success on the month, so when the whole year comes or 5-year comes, guess what? It all starts here.
Yeah.
So aspirations actually could be very scary if you have dreams bigger than life. I'm not saying don't have dreams bigger than life, but know how to baby step and how to work your way up to those goals.
Yeah. I mean, you just gotta take one day at a time.
Yeah.
Cliche as fuck again, but you gotta take one day at a time. And like my brother was talking about, because we can't grow beards, right? So we started putting this.
I see a little fucking
a little fuzz coming in. But he started putting this. It's called minoxidil on his face, and I started doing it, and it's just like, why is it gonna work? And he's like, how I see it is, because they say you have to do it every single day for 30 days.
Yeah.
And it's not going to work. And if you stop one day, you have to start again the next day for 30 days.
Yeah.
So he says, how I see it is, I'm going to have a beard or I'm not going to have a beard.
Yeah.
Which one do I really want to work towards?
Yeah.
Not having a beard
Yeah.
or having a beard?
Yeah.
He's like, so I might as well just put this shit on my face
For 30
every day
days.
for 30 days and gradually grow a beard. And the same thing with money. Do I want money or do I not want money? I can do something every day for 30 days and gain money. Or I can not do it and not get extra money.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then those 30 days turn into a year, and that year turned into
Yeah.
5 years, and now you're making not only a paycheck, but you're making income.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I did this every day for 30 days, and now it's just, it's excuse me, it's not a chore anymore.
Yeah.
It's a habit, and it's a good habit, and now I have no worries. I have money in my bank account, and I don't have to look at it.
It's
to
funny.
eat. You know what I mean?
Because the meeting that I just had today, I was talking with that guy, and I can't remember how I got brought up. I was talking about some people that I meet with that are, I would say, like, they're 100% like middle America. You know what I mean? They're scared. But yeah, everybody has dreams. I mean, everyone has dreams, but yeah, it's whether you have the drive. I guess I'll say the drive to fucking do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I talked to some people, and they're like, "Well, I want to see where I'm at next month." I'm like, "Well, what's your paycheck next month?" Like, what do you get? I'm like, "What are you gonna get paid a month?" They're like, "Well, I get paid every 2 weeks." I'm like, "Well, motherfucker, times it by 2. What you get paid every 2 weeks?"
Yeah.
I mean,
Simple.
now what are you gonna make next month? That's what you're gonna be.
It's pretty much the same thing
I'm like, if you don't,
as this month.
yeah, I'm like, if you don't do something now, you're gonna be in the same position.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't understand. They think this grand gesture is gonna fall upon them, where it's like, oh my gosh, I have money now.
Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
And it's one of my favorite sayings, but it's like, if you have a full-time job, have a part-time business.
Yeah.
Whether you put in 1 hour a week or fucking 20 hours a week, I don't care how much time you put in. But guess what? That's what's gonna get you out of this hole that you're in. You know what I mean? And that's what's actually gonna make you play the game of life.
Yeah.
It's like, I remember hearing like my uncles, aunties, and like a lot of my family members are like, all those fucking rich people need to pay more taxes. Like they're not paying nothing. I'm like, you could do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but who teaches us that shit?
Yeah.
Who like?
Well, we've talked about that.
Yeah,
too.
like you just got an insurance plan to retire. Why aren't fucking middle schoolers learning this? High schoolers, why aren't they teaching this shit in college? It's control.
They don't want us to succeed, man.
It's control, and it's fucking sad because, like I said, we need to have a middle class, and that's the fucking scary part about it, because it's what I put on myself, on what kind of put me on the aspirations to jump on something bigger than life that started working for me. And I told myself, I was like, okay, and I call it the plateau of normal. So it's kind of what I put on myself. So even if I hope a lot of people put that on themselves too, because no matter what, if you try something and you fell at it, you're gonna be here no matter what. So what's to lose?
Yeah.
That's what I told myself. I'm like, if I fucking try this opportunity and I suck, which I did, you know what I mean? Fucking fat dick. Like, I just say it, I suck big old dick.
We're not gay.
Not
Yeah,
literally.
not gay. Not gay. I'm married to a woman. And that's what I
We'll
put on
get you a
my...
shirt.
I have like a rainbow flag under this, like, what's the top button,
We're
shoot
not
up.
gay.
We're not gay.
I'm not gay.
But and that's what I put on myself. I'm like, let me just try something. If it works out, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna be here no matter what.
For sure.
But don't let this be the stopping point. Like, I tried something, let me go back here, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, keep on pushing. Like the other day, Oscar shared a video with me talking about filmmakers' biggest, like, the why filmmakers fail. And I'm gonna say straight up, fuck that guy. Straight up, fuck that guy. That's what I saw. I texted him. I was like, fuck that guy. Because, go ahead.
Oh, well, the video was just talking about how, like, beginning filmmakers, what they do is they'll set their aspirations super high, and then they'll end up, like, going through it, having to see what really goes on, and then end up, like, quitting halfway through it because they can't finish it. So I sent it to him thinking, like, with these 3 projects that we're doing, is like, is that too much? You know, is that, are we those
So
beginning
you're doubting
filmmakers?
yourself.
Kind of, because
isn't
because
good at all.
that's what I felt as the 97% was hitting me. I was like, most filmmakers do that. And then he straight up said, he's like, fuck that guy. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, right. Yeah, fuck it. Because what happens if we do fail? We just learn from it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
just
fail and then you get back up and you try it again.
And that's
Right.
that's the fear of failure. I mean, and I told him too. I was like, all those people that shot for the stars, good for them. They gave up. I just do. They're fucking pussies. You know what I mean? Like, good job, but of course, and that's sad that they thought that that was their one chance to become something bigger than life. They're gonna make that big hoorah. Now they're gonna be the biggest film director, winning Oscars. I'm like, you're stupid.
Yeah.
Like, if they want to have a drive, look what fucking Quentin Tarantino went through. Look what Steven Spielberg went. Look what every single one of these guys went through. Do you think they made one film and made it? You know what I mean, and he's trying to. And what the guy was saying is that, hey, set your goals low, so that you don't give up. Fuck that guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, successful people shoot for as high as they can possibly go, and guess what? They're probably gonna fail.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But do you think they're gonna learn from it and fix it next time? You know what I mean?
I think that's like one of the biggest fucking things. I'm gonna shoot as big as I fucking can, and I'll probably fail, but I'm still gonna fucking do it. What are you, silly? Send it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Send it.
yeah, send it. Because, yeah, you're going to fail, but now you know, okay, they didn't like this. Okay, fucking write that down. Not going to do that again. Maybe I'll try this. They didn't like that. They loved this. Keep that in here.
Mm-hmm.
So shoot it again. Okay, they like this a little bit more.
Yeah.
They didn't like this one. Okay, scratch those 2 off. Like this, we'll switch it to this. I want an Oscar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
Because you kept shooting, you kept going far and far and far, and you never cut yourself short from what you're actually your potential is.
And it's It's the idea, and it's what everybody wants. Everybody wants instant gratification.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna use the schooling.
And that'll fuck you.
I'm gonna use the schooling system on why potentially schooling systems could fuck people's futures up. You know what I'm saying?
School systems fuck people's potential up. Not
'Cause-
potentially. They fuck them up.
They don't potentially fuck up their potential. They actually fuck up their
They
potential.
do.
Because imagine this. It'll probably happen to you. It probably happened to you. Definitely happened to me. I was in school. I was kind of a fuck up in school. I mean, I get in trouble all the time. I was in this principal's office all the time. But guess what? I did pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
And in school, all the way till life, I'll say, they're holding your hand, telling you that, follow your dreams. You're going to be awesome. You're going to be so successful. Then you graduate, then what are you? Just another piece of the pie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're fucking nothing.
Well, you're a paycheck.
You're doing good at your job. Hey, I fucking stocked the shelves. Well, Joe Schmo stocks the shelves just as good as you. What the
And
fuck
he
do
just
you want?
smoked some meth in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's
Doing it high as fuck.
he
Yeah.
stocked the shelves twice as
Like,
fast as I did.
So I'm kind of more impressed with Joe Schmo, man. But yet we want this recognition getting out of school, but it's not there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it brought me down when I first got. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be fucking a filmmaker. College closed on me. I ain't shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean,
I think there's a fine line.
Mm-hmm.
You always have to kind of like Joe Rogan says.
I love Joe Rogan. He's so fucking
the man.
funny. DMT.
I've never done DMT. To be the man, he says, to be the man, you can't possibly be the man. There can be no the man.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and I'm pretty sure we've said it before on here, because if there's a man, he's the man. You're not going to
Yeah.
beat the man.
Yeah.
If you beat the man, you're the man. And then that's...
And there's no more.
Yeah, you're the man. So, to be the man, you can't possibly be the man.
Yeah.
You always have to, like we said just a few minutes ago, you always have to shoot farther than anything else because what else is there?
And I love that, man. I love that because it's like, I know, like, and it's sad to say, there's always somebody out there that's better than me.
Bigger, better, and better.
Yeah, but yet, do you think that's going to stop me? Do you think I could
Well,
become better than that person that's better than me? But guess what? That's just another fucking person that I have to reach.
Yeah, and then once you reach him, there's going to be someone coming up that's bigger, better, and better than you.
Yep.
So then you have to be better than him.
Yeah.
And then that someone else is going to come that's
Yeah.
bigger, better than him, and it's going to shoot for the stars to beat you.
Yeah.
So, like, there can't be a man because
Yeah.
there's always someone better than you and
Yeah.
better than that person and better than the man. And,
Yeah.
like, there's always room for improvement. There's
Yeah.
always room to be better.
Yeah.
And why focus on being better than this one person when you can just be better than everything?
Yeah.
Be better than yourself. This is the whole podcast fucking thing. Be the best person you can be.
The best version of yourself,
Yes.
man. That's what, like, that's what I...
Thanks, Ed Milet.
Exactly.
He always talks about it.
Yeah.
But it's like, and that's what we all strive for. I mean, like, we could let ourselves down, we may not. But as long as you're always striving to be a better version of yourself, whether it's healthier, financially, fucking both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Happier, doing more things that, like, I don't know, just doing things that it's making yourself better than,
Yeah.
like, this, like, monotonous life that people are going through. Everybody wants to be a better version of themselves, but
Yeah.
what are they doing to get it? You know what I mean?
I played basketball the other day, and it went fucking great, by the
Yeah.
way. I texted
Yeah.
you, dude, I had a fucking blast.
Fuck yeah, bro.
And the whole time, you know, these guys are in high school. I haven't been in high school in 6 years. I haven't played basketball in 6 years. And the guys that I'm playing with, they're like, these kids are young, they're in shape. I haven't played in so
Yeah.
long. I'm fucking fat now. And
Okay.
yeah, no, I wasn't saying that. No, I way the same
I
as
take this
I
off-
did when I was a
If
sophomore.
I take this off, man. titties.
But like they're like trying to compete with these other guys, right? And in my mind, I'm like, okay, they might be in shape and shit, but I gotta be better than myself right now because I know I can't play. So I'm competing with how I think I'm gonna play.
Yeah.
Because I'm rusty as fuck, not in shape, so I'm not gonna play good. but I got to compete with myself.
Yeah.
And I got to be better than what my mind is saying that I am.
That was a fucking great way to go into it.
Yeah.
That couldn't have been better.
Yeah.
I needed to
I
hear
played
that.
so fucking good.
My,
Yeah. To your level.
Yeah. For being rusty as fuck, I played pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
My brother called me up today. He's like, "Hey, I just got 2 tickets for like a 5K course, like mud, fucking like crack, like running, like all this shit." He's
Yeah.
like, "You want to do it with me?" In my mind, I'm like, "Fuck no, yeah, like fuck that shit, bro." But like for some reason, what came out of my mouth was like, "Bro, down." That's gonna be so. Like, that's gonna be so fun.
Yeah.
After I said, "Yeah," he's like, "All right, it's gonna be at 10 on Saturday." I'm like,
Oh shit.
This
I got
Saturday?
time
This
to-
fucking
Yeah.
Saturday?
I'm like,
no training
I'm
or
like,
anything.
bro, I'm gonna die. He's like, me too. Like, he's like, I
Yeah.
haven't worked out in fucking years. I'm like, right.
All
But
right.
hearing what you said, like, I just need to push myself harder than myself. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
because you can compete with the people that have been training for months.
Yeah, I know
for
there's
this, and then
motherfucker-
you're
yeah.
like, I can't compete with
Yeah.
him. That dude's 110 pounds, and he's just gonna fly through this fucking thing.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, I'm gonna be last.
Yeah, and then
or you
give
can be
up.
like how I was. Okay, I think I'm gonna suck. Because obviously I'm not in shape
Yeah.
at all. I've never
Yeah.
done a 5K,
Yeah.
mud, rain, none of that shit.
yeah,
But I got to be better than what I think I'm gonna be.
yeah.
So let's
And
fucking do this.
And even that, that mentality.
I'm just like, I'm gonna finish that bitch. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That mentality will push you to like when you're starting to feel like shit halfway through the first fucking obstacle. You just gotta think, I need to be better than what I'm feeling right now.
Yeah.
And right now I feel like shit, so I need to get over this.
Yeah.
And then you keep doing that over and over and over until you reach the finish line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I split my chin and everything.
Did
Shit.
you fall on your face? Oh fuck!
Damn,
my
dog.
chin was fucking falling off. It was like split.
Are you
It was-
serious?
Are you
bro?
serious?
Bro, when I play basketball, like
You get dirty.
I get down, dude. I have to like.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I get so competitive
Fuck yeah,
with
bro.
basketball, dude.
Were you all fucking hyped? You were
Dude, I was so.
You're like,
I hit my chin on the floor. It was all doof. And because usually when you start bleeding, they have to stop the game, clean the floor, make sure no one has blood on them, just in case like I have HIV or whatever the fuck. I don't.
Do you?
But, no. I fucking hope not. But like, I told the ref, I was like, "Hey, I'm bleeding." He's like, "No, you're good." I was like, "No."
You're like, look at this.
Yeah, my hand was full of blood. I was like, "Hey, no, I'm bleeding."
yeah.
My shirt was all fucking full of blood and drips
Yeah.
and shit. And he's like, "Oh shit."
No
I was like,
shit.
yeah. He's like, all right. Well, they kept playing. I was like, 4 against 5. Like, I can't
Yeah,
go
yeah.
back in. My hand's full of blood. So then my coach was like, all right, come on. And then the other dude went in, and they're like, I had blood smeared right here.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, it's just a burn. And I was like, no,
I was ironing my hair
dripping.
the other day.
Yeah, it's dripping. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not a burn. So we went, and I took my little brother to the bathroom. He's like, no, dude, it's just a burn. And I was looking in the mirror. I was like, where the fuck is it dripping from then? Because there's no dripping
Yeah.
from here. So I wet my hand and I wiped it off. I was like, that's just fucking blood.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit. And I looked up and my fucking chin was hanging off. I was
Oh
like,
my God.
there it is.
It blended into the goatee.
Yeah, dude. And they're like, you're going to have to shave it. I was like, nope, we're fine. I'll just push it a little
I
bit.
thought I wanted to gum. I think I'm gonna stay. I thought I wanted it.
Dude,
But
I
I
had
was-
two
I'm just
pieces.
like, I feel like they're gonna hear that.
I was exhausted. Dude. I was so like, my lungs were burning.
Yeah.
My legs were on fire.
It's just like we knew. We knew.
Yes. And then I hit the floor. So what happened is the ball was loose, and growing up in basketball, my coach always told us, when there's a loose ball, you dive for that ball. You get on the floor and you get that ball. And that's instilled in my mind.
Yeah.
So I saw a loose ball and I dove for it.
Yeah.
And then someone else dove for it and landed on me. And right when it was like perfect. So when I was falling, they were falling. Yeah. So he hit my head, and my head hit the floor. So I went and cleaned it up, and I sat for a minute, and I got back in, and I started playing. I realized it was like, that woke me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not tired anymore. So that guy was like, you good? I was like, yeah. It's like, I told him, you woke me up. Thanks. He was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, oh shit.
Dude, I know what you mean. Like, it just fucking, I call it like the releases the inner dragon.
Yes, it
Because,
fueled my fire.
fuck yeah, bro. Because when I was in wrestling, I was at state. And then, I'm like a pretty fucking good wrestler, but for some reason, my mind would never be in it. Like once competition, like big competition came,
Yeah.
like I'll take like second and stuff at other places, but it's like once the big one came out, my confidence wasn't there. And it was one of my first matches, and I was wrestling this guy. This guy's fucking huge. I mean, jacked, like muscles exploding out of his singlet. I'm like, I'm ready to intimidate. I'm like, this fucking guy's like strong, but he wasn't that good of a wrestler. I'm way better. So I'm wrestling him, and I'm losing. And I know in my mind, I'm like, why is this fucking guy beating me? Loki kind of sucks. You know, he's just fucking like an ox. And then he picks me up. And it's a funny ass story because it's like the worst concussion I've ever gotten in my life. And I'm telling it in the perspective that my brother told me because my brother is a coach because I have no memory of it. So this guy picks me up and my arm was locked and he slams me. I hit my head and you hear like the Sandia Stadium like ooh, like everybody was watching my match. And then and I'm gonna talk in third person now. So Joaquin walks up to me and I'm just like, he's like, you good? And I'm like. He's like, you sure? He's like, stay down. You don't need to get up. And I get up. He's like, okay, I think he's ready. I fucking stand up and I shake the guy's hand. And then we wrestle. I fucking pin this guy in like 10 seconds. I just fucking, like, inner dragon. I just fucking pin this guy. He's all sad. And then we shake hands. The coach raises my hand. The guy walks up and I'm just standing there. I'm like, he's like, well, go shake the coach's hand. I'm like, he's like, okay, well, you good? So he walks me off, and then it is weird. I don't remember. But then I ask him, I'm like, did I wrestle? He's like, yeah. I'm like, did I win? He's like, yeah, you pinned the guy. I'm like, I pinned the guy? Yeah, so like 10 seconds later, I'm like, did I wrestle? He's like, yes. I'm like, did I win? He's like, yes, you pinned the guy. I'm like, I pinned the guy? Yes! Like, I'm super excited, bro. Like, and he's like, okay, Kiko's fucking with me. And then my dad's a coach too, so he walks up. I ask him again. I'm like, did I wrestle? He's like, Dad, Kiko's fucked up. And then I have no memory of it, but it's kind of crazy what you said. I'm not gonna go through the whole entire story. It's a long ass story of me fucking being weird, not talking, and like, and just 10-second memory. I've never had that, and I never had like the biggest migraine in my life. But sometimes it takes like a punch in the face. Or like the hardest hit you ever taken to release like that fucking inner dragon. Yeah. I guess I'll make this like inspiration. You know what I mean?
Well, we do that all the time. We tie this shit up.
Yeah. But it's like I slammed my head. I got a concussion. I can't remember it, but guess what? Like something inside of me, and I pinned the guy in a move I'd never done in my entire life, but it was inside of me, which is cool. Like I never did like an outside fucking cradle.
Subconscious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, never done it. And this guy that I thought was really strong, I made him look like a bitch. You know what I mean? But yet, sometimes it takes the hardest hits in life to wake you up.
For sure.
Like, I see a hard hit for me was when my college closed on me. I could have gave up.
Inspirational. I don't high five, remember?
He doesn't high five. Oh, that's
yes!
Yes! Just give a high five.
So we're going to end this.
Oh, my God. But yeah, like... it's whether do you want to get back up and make it happen, or do you want to fucking stay down and crawl the rest of your life? You know what I mean?
I went back in. I was like, I'm good. I went back in. My chin wasn't bleeding as much anymore. And my coach, he was like, are you all right? Because I was in the game. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine.
Just nuclear bomb.
I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm ready. And he was like, can you play? And I was like, yeah. He's like, should you play? I was like, I'll let you know in about 30 minutes. Yeah. Like, if I start feeling dizzy, I'll let you know. And he's like, oh my God, you're crazy.
If I slip on my own blood, then you start taking me out.
But he was nervous that I had a concussion.
Another huge fall.
That's how I am, dude. And in high school, my dad was like, you can't stay off the floor, can you? Like, no, I'm jumping, I'm falling, I'm fucking diving. And it's just how I play. I get hurt all the fucking time just because I'm so fucking physical because I need to fucking win. You know what I mean? And he's like, should you play? Yeah. I think so. I feel all right now. I have a headache, but I'm all right. Well, didn't have a concussion.
Like my brain's like,
my
fucking brain's going to the same pulsating as my heart. But fuck it, I'm down.
Yeah, but we're doing it again on Thursday. So if you're free on Thursday, you can come watch it. No, Thursday at 7. Yeah, dude. He was like, after the game, he was like, so
do you guys want to do this more? And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
He's all, often? He's like, yes,
Yes,
I do. He's like,
yes,
Thursday? I was
only.
like, yes. He's like, I'm not asking only you. I was like, it's okay.
It's
I'm
I'll show
answering
up
for
by
all of
myself.
us. I was like, yes. He's like, right. Well,
That's awesome.
yeah, so we're
Bro,
going to
I'm
do
so
it.
fucking
more.
pumped for
Dude,
you.
I'm so happy.
That's
So,
exciting.
on the way home, Close was like, because we were talking about it, and he was like, dude, for being so rusty, he's like, you did
Pretty
extremely good.
Yeah.
And I was
Like,
like,
fucking
thanks, dude.
good.
Yeah.
That's
and
cool.
I was like, I think now that was a wake-up call to get back in the gym and just run, practice dribbling, whatever. And he was like, why? He's like, because you're 20, he's like, you're 24. Like, there's nothing to look forward to in basketball. I was like, yeah. I was like, I can still go to college if I wanted to and play for college ball. Still got 2 years to play.
Yeah.
Said, but also I could play in a pickup game and show everyone else up.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, but what's that do for you? I was like,
Everything.
Like, it
Dude,
makes me a
that's
fucking,
yeah, it's
it
like
makes me a better version of myself.
Yeah.
And that's cool because, like, I feel like this 5K is going to be, because I always say, like, I want to start working out, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And again, I always make an excuse. I'm like, I'm too fucking busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh,
That's how it,
and I promise you, like, I definitely have time in the morning. I fucking
100%.
start my days at 9:30.
Yeah.
Like, it's
That's how I am.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
But I definitely have time to work out. I feel like doing this 5K, that's gonna be like, oh, that was fucking exhilarating. Like,
and it is, dude.
Yeah.
It gives you a feeling, and you're like, dude, I need
Yeah.
this feeling all the fucking time. And it gives you a better feeling when you're good at it and you're
Yeah.
comfortable doing it. But we're an hour and 10 minutes.
because I only could work out on the bed so much. You know what I mean?
Shut the
Wow. Wow.
Cutting that.
He's married, ladies. Back off.
Um,
All right, man.
an hour and 10 minutes. What do you think? Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Man,
I got work in the morning.
Oh.
Not beatboxing.
all right, man. Well, fuck. It was good having you. Got
Thank
to
you, guys.
look into some cool business stuff. But actually look into like how this all applies to our lives and like don't fucking give up. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
same as always.
To put a pretty little bow, like we always do, what you said, and I'm going to say it again, you're going to get hit hard by life. And sometimes it takes that hard hit, that knockout hit to pick you back up on your feet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to drop you on your ass, but you have to get back up and continue to fight. And
Let that count to 10 be seconds and not fucking years.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
that'll be the only way to show your full potential.
Yep.
On you being lazy, and it'll definitely wake you up.
But I'm gonna fucking punch the camera and down and be like, like that. Bam!
But other than that, I think that's it. Kikoa, thanks for joining
Pal.
us, brother.
Thanks for coming,
Pal.
brother.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
See
And
you guys.
we're out.
Oh, hold on. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure to share it.
And coming Sunday, we're gonna have Sunday Fun Day again. So check that out. Again, leave a comment. Just let us know that you watched it and if you enjoyed it or didn't enjoy it. We're talking about ghosts and shit. So let us know some of your stories. Slide into our DMs, comments, whatever you guys want to do. But just definitely let us know.
For sure.
Awesome.
And we're out.
All right.
Peace out.
Later, guys.
It's just the way